Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good one, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, where we've acquired the key to the Royal Mint. The outgoing Mint Master, Vavak, who's probably not my biggest fan, left it in the shitter at his place of residence when he skipped town. So, good news, we've got the key. Now, I'm assuming that the next part of the plan is to make our way through the tunnels underneath Rutard Palace here, and get access to the Italian court, or at least as close as. We're probably going to have to do some tunnelling, or at least knocking a wall down. Actually, I'm not sure that's what's next. It's either that, or we're kidnapping a Roman cardinal. Don't ask. It gets complicated. Anyway, I better let Jan know that I've got the key.
But then you just screamed and fell into a faint. And a good thing too. At least you don't remember what happened next. Trust me, I'd rather forget it too.
I was at the Mint Master's place.
Hold on. Everybody should be hearing this. Well, how did it go? Do you have the key?
Aye, I've got it. But it stinks a bit.
Quel puanteur! Put it away unless you want to see my breakfast.
And what about the Mint Master? Will he help us out?
Vavak got out of the town. But in his house, I met Christian Pisek, the steward of the Italian court. He promised to help us if we get in a tight spot.
Can we trust him?
I think so. He owes me. But he's afraid they'd know if he was involved.
Did he tell you anything interesting?
He's not brimming with confidence, if that's what you mean.
When he heard what we were up to, he said we were mad. According to him, we'll either get killed on the spot or end up on the gallows.
Maybe we should, reconsider.
This fella's got no imagination. If we could snatch von Bergau's fucking cannon, this'll be a piece of cake.
That's all he told me.
Let's get to the point. We must have everything ready before Catherine returns from Loretz. Especially the way through to the court.
I should say so. If I'm going to send my men, I have to know exactly where the way through is to be made.
That'll be your job, Henry. And Brabant's going with you.
Excuse-moi? Why should I?
Because you've been telling us you know the Kuttenberg underground like the back of your hand.
And I do, but not firsthand. Only from mind maps and drawings. Nobody will let men of my standing enter those moldy shafts.
I swear this guy's all mouth and no fucking trousers.
If Brabant doesn't want to go into the tunnels, I'll go with someone else.
With Ruthard's daughter, eh? One night wasn't enough for you.
I meant with somebody like Sam. He knows his way around the town underground too.
Oui. That is a good idea.
Why not? Maybe the cold down there will cool his hot head.
What exactly are we supposed to do in that cellar?
Get as far as you can, and mark the spot where Brabant's men will start digging.
I see. Why do I feel like that sounds a bit too easy?
Well, we have no idea what's really down there, so you better have a weapon handy.
Come now. Surely you do not mean...
Rutard's daughter will tell you more. She came up with this part of the plan.
Where are the others, anyway? Kubienka, Ada, and Janos.
They heard there was work to be done, so... they left à l'anglaise.
But you do the work of three, eh? At least with your mouth.
They're getting some wagons so we can move the silver. If Pisek wasn't lying, there's quite a haul there.
What will you lot do in the meantime?
We'll be doing the planning. We've got to bring those captured Italians to the Devil's Den somehow. They'll just sit tight till we give them back their legate, and then we'll let them all go.
The main thing is keeping Godwin away from the booze. Or we'll have no way of talking to the gents from Rome.
The closest thing to an international language that we have these days is English, but in the Middle Ages that would have been Latin, because all members of the church were trained to speak it regardless of where they came from.
I'm going to go explore the underground passages that lead to the Italian court. Can you tell me more about them?
What exactly would you like to know?
Where exactly are the tunnels?
They run under most of Italian Street. Some are remnants of the original mine gallery, but other parts are much more recent. So far, only the section from Rutard Palace to the crypt under the church is accessible.
Well, the church is quite a long way from the court. If the tunnel has collapsed anywhere, we're out of luck.
Right. But the tunnels were checked properly before they started building the church. If some part collapsed, we'd be the first to know.
I could always find out by just, taking a look.
Tell me more about this mine gallery.
It's been abandoned for years, but we could use it. According to the drawings, it's very close to the court cellars. Christian of Pisek confirmed it.
That's a very strange coincidence.
My father said King Wenceslas had long suspected he had enemies among his own ranks. Maybe he had an escape route built. He just didn't finish it in time.
What was the tunnel to the crypt used for?
It's a safe route for anyone who wants to disappear undetected. Just like the one we took to get here.
Has anyone ever used it?
No one that I know of. The servants used it to dispose of waste.
Waste? What kind?
It leads from the kitchen, so I'm sure you can imagine. Bones, scraps, slops.
Oh, wonderful. What exactly am I supposed to be looking for down there? What are we searching for?
We need to find and mark the point where the crypt wall joins with the tunnel. When we break through the wall, only a thin partition will be between us and the cellars of the Italian court.
But how will I know I've found the right place?
You can tell if there's a cavity behind the wall by the sound it makes. The gallery is also damp, so the spot might be a different color.
So, I'll be knocking on the walls in the dark and looking to see if any is a different shade?
Well, yes. Pretty much.
Thanks for the advice. Anything else I should know?
Be careful. Come back in one piece.
I'll do my best.
So, I should probably have a word with Sam. Since I'm going down with Sam rather than that French arsehole. And that suits me just fine.
It appears we're supposed to go and mark the path for carrying out the silver.
I thought you were going with Brabant. He boasted that he knows those passageways.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Brabant backed out of it.
Perhaps he was afraid to soil that fancy coat of his.
Or he was just lying again. Well, are we ready to go and take a look underground?
Absolutely. Where is the entrance anyway?
In the kitchen.
That's a promising start.
The kitchen. That reminds, because I am actually quite hungry right now. As I sit recording this, I've just ordered a pizza from Domino's. Look, don't judge me, alright? I was hungry, I'm busy, and I forgot to take something out of the freezer this morning to defrost to cook tonight. So anyway, about an hour ago, the delivery app informed me that the driver was almost there. So I went out to the front door and I stood outside waiting. Just in time to spot a Domino's delivery driver pulling up at the building over the road from where I live and heading inside. And so I thought, oh, that must be him. So I waited, and I waited, and I waited some more, and it was really cold, so I went inside to get a coat, and when I came back out, I saw him leaving. And I thought that was strange, so I went back to check the app, and it said, enjoy your food. I thought, hang on a minute.
That smell.
I don't know who he's delivered to, but it wasn't me. So I did the whole, there was a problem with your order thing. It was the usual automated AI virtual assistant shit, but the upshot of it was that the restaurant had pledged to send me a text letting me know what was going on.
Ah, and it's bloody slippery. Ugh. The nerve of Jiska and Dry Devil. I give them coin, and they send me to wade through shit. Stay close to me. The path might branch off somewhere. We would not want you to get lost.
Well, cut the long story short, they didn't send me a text, so I ended up phoning the restaurant direct, at which point they said that the driver, who had just claimed that he delivered the food, had now changed his story to he rang on the door and nobody answered. And that may very well be the case. But it wasn't my door he was knocking on.
If I keep breathing this air for much longer, I might be sick.
The restaurant, by the way, is still trying to tell me that it's my fault because I hadn't answered the door. Anyway, long story short, they eventually say, okay, we'll send the food out again.
Well. Somebody stashed some shunt down here.
Now, this next part is my fault because I assumed that they would cook it fresh because the original order was made an hour and a half earlier. Oh, silly me. 15 minutes later, the driver turns up with the same pizza that he attempted to deliver an hour and a half earlier. It's freezing cold, of course.
Never mind. Better come along. We have other work to do.
I guess the moral of the story is fuck Domino's Pizza. Let's take care of these looters. And when I say take care of, I don't mean make them a cup of tea and give them a biscuit.
Must be seeing things.
Do you work like that? God!
You know, the best part of this whole Domino's Pizza story? You can't even order from their website anymore. Now you can only order a Domino's Pizza either through a delivery service like Just Eat or Uber Eats, or using their app. And if you order through the delivery service, you get a service charge. A service charge? Why? Does the driver come in and set the table for you, then stand there waiting to see if there's anything else you need, and then take away the dishes and wash them afterwards? Why am I paying a service charge? And if you download and install the Domino's app and order from there, well, then you just deserve everything you get because they're basically harvesting your data. So fuck Domino's Pizza.
Oh,
Sorry.
that sounds different. We have it.
What can I say? I'll get easily upset.
That might do it.
Let us go back. Have you ever been to Kuttenberg? Before all this, I mean.
A long time ago.
Well, we found the spot. And yes, I have been to Kuttenberg before, with Martin. It's interesting that they put that in, because the whole act of you being in Kuttenberg before with Martin the Blacksmith isn't actually shown until the Legacy of the Forge DLC, which didn't happen until, I don't know, a year after this was scripted. It's almost like they had planned it out. So anyway, we've marked the spot on the wall where we assume that the wall is thin enough to break through into the cellars of the Italian court.
Sam and I walked through the cellar as far as we could and marked the spot where we should dig.
Well done. Brabant has found some men in the meantime. He may refuse to go down tunnels, but he does have his uses. Considering how much coin he promised them all, I reckon they'll do everything they can to make sure we get out alive. Oh, and while we're on the subject, take this. You've done a lot of good work. You deserve it.
What now then? Have you come up with a way to get to the legate and persuade him to take us to the Italian court?
I should say so. Hey, listen up, all of you. You're done for today, but get plenty of sleep. We'll chase you from your beds early in the morning.
Oh, is that really necessary?
It is. We'll be riding to Lorette's.
Cardinal Pozzo goes to bed with the chickens and gets up before the crack of dawn. After the morning prayer, he eats breakfast together with his retinue, and no one is allowed to disturb them. Most regular folks are asleep at that time, so everything should be nice and quiet when you pay him a visit.
If we don't persuade him to get us into the Italian court, we're fucked. So don't do anything stupid, right?
Should we be prepared for a fight?
That shouldn't be necessary. Godwin insisted he'll sort things out peacefully with the Cardinal. But I reckon we'll have to twist his arm a bit. And while Godwin's persuading His Eminence to put on a show with us at the Italian court, the Devil, Janosch, Kubienka, and Ada will take his retinue away to the Devil's Den.
Hagen and Urso will be waiting for us there to keep them under guard.
So what exactly am I supposed to do?
Like I said, stand beside Godwin looking mean. With a bit of luck, that'll be enough.
Exactly. No killing.
Is everyone going there?
Everyone except Capon, Brabant, Catherine, and Rosa.
What? Am I just supposed to sit on my ass with the women?
At least you'll get your beauty sleep. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
Yeah, a minute ago he was crying about having to get up early.
It's true we shouldn't leave this place unwatched.
Too fucking right. And don't you worry, Lord Capon. If anyone tries to get inside, Catherine will protect you.
Keep your jokes to yourself, Tosspot.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh, come on. Lighten up a bit, eh?
All right, let's get to work.
Report to me tomorrow morning, is that clear?
So now we're all going to kidnap a Roman cardinal. We are, in fact, all going straight to hell for this one. The reason the cardinal's coming to Kuttenberg in the first place is to mediate in a dispute between the monastery at Sedlitz and the Brothers of St. Barbara, who are trying to build their own church here in Kuttenberg. And the Sedlitz monastery don't want anybody else muscling in on their turf. It's all about money, of course.
Can we go to Lorette's now?
My words exactly. It's about time.
Let's ride out then.
Buono il pollo, eminenza. Così così, eh? Il cibo da queste parti fa un po' cagare. Ma che diavolo? Come cazzo vi permettete? Eh?
Sit the fuck down.
Well, none of us speak Italian, but luckily, Godwin speaks Latin.
Nos non... Oh, fuck.
Godwin?
Nos non cuer... Vos nos... Vos non vulnerabo. Nobis est petitio. No. Proposal. Ragazio. Ita. Ragazio.
Can you cut it short?
Fuck! Don't interrupt! Latin is tough when you're sober.
Ha! Fucking hell!
Andiamo! Forza! After them! They mustn't get away!
Well, that just about went according to plan.
Stai attento!
God damn it, Godwin. You're supposed to be a priest. Priests are supposed to be able to speak Latin. You deliver your services in Latin? Oh my god. Well, we can't let him get away. The whole plan rests on convincing this cardinal to walk us all into the Italian... Look, I never said it was a good plan. But it's the only one we've got.
Hey up, lad. Keeping all right, are you?
Well, do your best, don't you? That's all you can do, really, isn't it?
Guess in these times, no?
Yeah.
Not sure about this, though, eh? Who's keeping these roads? No one looks after them, you know.
My words exactly. I mean, no one gives a damn until some noble rides along. And then he's surprised.
Oh, that's a relief. I thought he'd killed himself.
L'uomo di Dio, mi lascia in pace. Io sono un uomo di chiesa, capite? Non ho fatto nulla. Misericordiosa Vergine Maria. Cosa fide Vergine Maria? Curvato un gambe! Aiuto!
I've got to admit, I'm kind of with Ada on this one. He was starting to get quite annoying, and that is a very good way to get him to shut the fuck up. Looks like he's out for the count. Right, so, I mean, not exactly according to plan, but at the end of the day, we got ourselves a cardinal. Now we just need to get Godwin to convince him to help
Let's
us.
see him.
Nie chciał zamknąć gęby, to dostał. Nic mu nie jest lekko otumaniony. No przecież lekko dostał z bańki, no leciutko.
Yeah, but it's where his head landed.
You've killed him.
No przecież nic mu nie zrobiłem.
You fucking killed him, you great Polish ox!
Fuck.
You are going straight to hell for that.
Kurwa, do diabła, tylko nie to.
That's right, hell! And all those horned demons there will be taking turns with you. You just wait. They're gonna be fighting over your Polish ass.
Przecież nie chciałem, no! Boże, czemu dałeś mi tak tępy łeb?
Well, shit. Now what are we gonna do?
Strip them before their clothes get even more soaked in blood. You can undress His Eminence here.
Me? Why?
Because you're the only other person who speaks Latin.
Because you're the legate now.
Well, that didn't really work out. What are we going to do now?
You heard, didn't you? We'll get rid of the bodies, get Godwin dressed up, and hope his Legate Act fools the church council. It's too late to back out now.
Jan, I love you, but this plan is shit.
Another plan that'll fall apart at the first opportunity. I ought to be used to it by now.
You know where you can shove that kind of talk. My plans were always foolproof. Till I met you.
Let's get out of here.
Agreed. Our business here is concluded.
Are you going back to Ruthard Palace?
Aye. We have to wash the clothes, get Godwin into them, and hope we don't all end up on the gallows. We still have some time, so if there's something you need to do elsewhere, feel free. I have the feeling there won't be time for anything else once we get started.
I'll go with you.
Fine. But what I said stands. This is the last chance to tie up loose ends. Are you sure?
This is the game's not so subtle way of saying you are about to embark upon a point of no return. So if you've got any other business...
No reason to waste time.
Take care of it now. But I mean, come on, realistically, how bad could things be? All we have to do is bluff our way into the most heavily defended and secure part of all of Kuttenberg, the Italian court. And our only method of entry relies 100% on the alcoholic Czech priest Godwin, who barely speaks a word of Latin when he's sober, let alone drunk, pulling off a convincing impression of a Roman Italian cardinal. What could possibly go wrong? Turn up in the next episode and find out. In the meantime, as always, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Take care, and I'll catch you next time.
Right at least once. Buonasera, signori.